What's going on, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today I'm going to be checking out Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign, which apparently has just been announced here at Gamescom Opening Night Live. So I'm going to be watching this for the very first time. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are in the comments box down below. And without further ado, let's check this out. Black Ops 6 campaign.
Next up, October 25th marks the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. To debut an extended look at the campaign gameplay, please welcome John Zuck and Catherine Anderson from Raven Software.
Black Ops returns with an epic story and signature blockbuster action where players question everything and trust no one. It features an all-new campaign with 16 new multiplayer maps with the return of classic Prestige and Theater mode and 2 brand new Zombies experiences on day 1. You'll see live MP, Zombies, and Warzone gameplay at the Call of Duty Next event on August 28th.
Oh yeah.
And starting on August 30th, you'll be able to join the MP Open Beta to try out the brand new Omni Movement system for yourself. But today, we're here representing the Raven team, who's leading the campaign in partnership with Preorder.
The Black Ops 6 campaign is set in the early 90s, a time of global turmoil and uncertainty as the Cold War comes to an end. You're joined by legendary characters Frank Woods, the grizzled vet, and Russell Adler, the ultimate wild card. Together, with new allies Troy Marshall and Jane Harrow, and unbound by normal rules of engagement, you'll unravel a mind-bending conspiracy. In the mission we're about to show you, our rogue team has targeted a senator attending a political fundraiser in order to gain access to a top-secret black site underneath Washington, D.C.
This is Most Wanted.
Right.
So we're gonna show up to this fundraiser, get what we need from the senator, then grab Adler from the black site before anyone knows what's happened. Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sev and Case can get the retinal scan.
Senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look. The senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail. I've marked a few leads that could help get you close enough to do the retinal scan. Take your pick.
I got it on good authority that the senator stole some sensitive information from the people I work for.
Who the hell are you?
Blackmailing the senator with sex tapes. Can't beat the classics.
I've cleaned up another of your messes.
Lee Grisham, head of security for All Drain Energy.
Grisham might be our way to McKenna.
I modified the infrared image to highlight the capillaries in the senator's retina. It should have just enough resolution.
Please help. They took me during shift change. Knew our schedule somehow. Started shooting.
We must be Pantheon.
Let's try Marshall.
We can do this loud or quiet. Go. Easy, Adler. We're here to help.
Guess Woods got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. You better be right. Sev, we got the prize.
Good. Now get out. Fast. We've got party crashers up here.
Great. You good to go?
Am now.
minigun stops spinning. Stay down.
Nice work.
These Pantheon guys literally sent the big guns after you, Adler. How's that feel?
Like progress.
Up through the service hatch. You two first. I'll give you a boost. You first, Adler. Come on, Case. Easier coming down. Here. Almost home free. Adler!
I got you.
Man, you're heavier than you look.
Thanks. Hope you have a plan B.
Same as plan A. Go up. We'll just take the scenic route. Let's get moving.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're ready for exfil. What's the play?
No play. This place is surrounded by cops. We can't reach you.
Damn.
If we can't
what?
outgun them, we outrun them.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Ever do anything like this before?
No. But I don't see any better options, and I'm running out of bullets.
Oh, that's a bit of a drill.
Pantheon, 10 o'clock.
Keep them off!
Oh, damn. Nice.
There you go, Black Ops 6, more coming at Call of Duty next. And now I'm honored to introduce my co-host for Opening Night Live. You know her from her years of hosting League of Legends.
Okay, guys, so that was rather interesting to say the least. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. I'm just going to rewind just a little wee bit here, guys, because there's actually a couple of things that I've noticed during that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a few occasions where there was like this wheel of items that you can select from. Apparently they look like kill streaks to me, so I'm just going to fast forward just a wee bit here, because I'm pretty sure towards before your main character eliminated that jug with the RCXD. Here we go. So as you guys can see, we've got what appears to be various different lethals and I'm guessing tacticals as well. So we've got an RCXD. It looks like we can, I'm guessing, can we accumulate these and like take them into missions, I suppose? So we've got like an RCXD here, we've got the homing knife, which seems to be an exploding throwing knife that you can, I'm guessing, like, kind of change direction mid-flight, which is actually pretty cool to say the least. I'm not exactly sure what the other one was doing that, but I think we only get to view 3 of them. So this is the RCXD once again. That takes out a jug. Was that? I'm pretty sure it was either weak or it was either a one-shot kill, but that's really interesting to take note of. I'm just going to fast forward just a wee bit further because I'm pretty sure there's 2 others. I'll see if I can find one of the others. I'm just going to skip forward just a little wee bit. I think there was another one that he managed to pick out at some point during this section here. I think this may have been the homing knife, I think it was called. There was a 3rd one that I can't seem to find at this present moment. Ah, here we go, Disruptor. So I'm just going to see if I can get this at the right moment. Where's my pause button? There you are. Here we go. So as you guys can see, looks like for RB, so it looks like you can toggle which items you want on which button, I'm guessing. So right toggle or right RB, R2 I'm guessing. Potentially you can actually equip like whichever item you want to select from. The blues are tacticals, and I'm guessing the oranges are lethals. So Disruptor, a throwable proximity device that stuns enemies, hold to charge proximity radius. So that's really interesting, and this guy's got 3 of those. So I'm guessing the kill streaks, must be in like chests or floor loot or something like that. Then I'm assuming that we can possibly take, like, accumulate over time and then take into more missions. But that is really interesting. As you guys can see, there's another lethal there. That you just saw a second ago. You can see a little bit of the Omni movement, which looks pretty cool. Homing knife, a stealable throwing knife that explodes on contact or when you press X. Ah, right. Okay, so it's a stealable throwing knife that you get to control and direct how you want it to direct, and it is player controlled and you can explode it whenever you want. So that is pretty cool, guys, to say the least. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Obviously, we're going to be getting a lot more at COD Next, which is, of course, on, as you guys heard from those guys, is October the 28th. And, of course, the multiplayer beta is, of course, on... did I say August 20th? Or October? I meant August 20th, I'm sorry, for the COD Next. August the 30th will be the multiplayer beta. So as you guys can see, apparently we've just recently received this rather interesting campaign level playthrough blog post on Call of Duty's official blog for the campaign mission that we just reacted to. So as you guys can see, the campaign level was called Most Wanted, and as you guys can see, an unredacted and tactical take on the recently revealed campaign footage from the explosive Most Wanted mission. Details on Call of Duty Next on August 28th and latest comms on the Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta. So the tactical overview. Black tie event, Black Site descent. Welcome to Most Wanted mission, a clandestine signature Call of Duty Black Ops infiltration with high stakes and even higher rewards. In this case, the retrieval and rescue of the notorious and legendary wildcard operative Russell Adler from a CIA Black Site hidden below the Capitol Station in Washington, D.C. Playing the role of Case with, I think it's redacted Case, redacted, so I'm thinking we can do the exact same thing like we did in Black Ops Cold War's campaign, where we can name the character, in this case, would be whatever your first name is, or whatever you want the first name to be. Middle name will be Case instead of Bell, and last name if you want to give that person a last name. A key member of the Black Ops team led by Frank Woods. Your cohorts on the ground are comprised of Woods' protege Troy Marshall, which we saw during that campaign, backed up by technical guru Felix Neumann and Savati Sev Dumas, an infiltration and assassination specialist. As the action begins, Troy and Felix have commandeered a SWAT truck parked on the edge of the Capitol Station grounds, and the two are confirming Felix's latest gadget, a camera with retinal scanning capabilities, is operational. Now the time has come for its first field test. Marshall sums up the mission successfully. You're to show up to a political fundraiser, obtain retinal identification from a senator who has the clearance to enter the Black Site, and grab Adler from the Black Site before anyone knows what's happening. Naturally, that's easier said than done. So if you want to watch the actual uninterrupted campaign playthrough, I will put that in the description, so make sure you guys do check that out. Not just the footage of the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 mission shown above and the descriptions detailed below showcase specific truncated segments of the entire mission. Expect most wanted to be substantially longer, with many additional objectives to complete and combat opportunities to test your mettle. An audience with Senator McKenna. Though the event meeting the future presidential candidate and current governor of Arkansas is winding down, Senator McKenna is still socializing and glad handing on the stage, and your camera enables you to zoom in for a closer look, but not close enough to obtain the necessary retinal detail Felix requires. Sev has already infiltrated the fundraiser disguised as a business tycoon's wife and briefs you that the senator isn't giving interviews tonight. Doesn't go anywhere without a security detail, but she has marked 3 probable leads that could get you close to the senator to complete the retinal scan. So how do you want to play this? Expect to complete many of the mission objectives across the Black Ops 6 campaign with a degree of freedom and choice, and this is no exception. On this occasion, your immediate choices include: highest bidder, Gabriel Armato, a fixer for one of New York's crime families, is at the gala. Rumours suggest Senator McKenna has ties to organised crime and has obtained some sensitive information that Armato wants returned. Perhaps a persuasive conversation with Armato will result in obtaining the senator's retinal scan. Covert affair. You can't beat the classics, blackmailing the senator with past misdeeds. This involves pointed conversations with Miriam McKenna, the senator's wife, which I'm guessing is this lady in the middle here, listening on conversations with the senator's entourage, retrieving the tape and returning to an unmarked envelope to the wife, who agrees to arrange a photo op now that you've both cleaned up another one of the senator's messes. And the mystery man. Someone appears to have slipped Senator McKenna a note when he arrived. He glanced at it, then slipped it into his pocket. Evidence points to a man named Grisham, head of security for Aldrin Energy, who the senator has ties to. Time to investigate the connection there. With one of the 3 objectives fully completed and a high-resolution picture of the senator taken, Felix works his technical magic. Felix has modified the infrared image of the senator that you took to highlight the capillaries in the senator's retina, giving the image just enough resolution to fool the security scan lock that leads to the CIA black site. Sure enough, the lock is breached, but seconds later Marshall realizes the entire black site is being compromised, and not just because of the Black Ops team. A violent assault has already taken place. This must be the work of Pantheon. Who are Pantheon? Redacted. We can do this loud or quiet. The mission must continue, and Marshall wants your tactical countenance, choosing to infiltrate the black site weapons hot or by silent running. Again, the Black Ops 6 mission structure allows you this kind of flexibility. The weapons the team has brought with them, along with additional armaments found scattered throughout the subterranean site, allow you to try out either plan, though failure to adhere to a strict stealth infiltration inevitably leads you to fall back to a more dramatic situation. As progress through the back site continues, when Pantheon targets in the vicinity neutralized, you and Marshall reach Interrogation Room 4, where Adler is being held, or rather is holding a hostage in an escape ploy to disencumber himself from the chaos. With the prize now in your possession, Sev confirms that there are more party crashes topside, and the firepower you're about to face means it's going to be a real battle to get to the surface. Bringing out the big guns. After swift and ongoing hostilities, Marshall, Adler and Case reach an elevator bank where Pantheon bring out the big guns, literally. Throughout the preceding combat, you have constant opportunities to utilize Omni movement, allowing you to sprint, slide and dive in any direction, whether it be forward, sidestepping or backpedaling. Launch yourself through windows, diving onto the concourse below while dropping enemy targets as you fly. Slide across the marble flooring, gunning down foes previously hidden behind desks or other scenery. And in this current situation, leap back from the incoming juggernaut into a supine prone position to dodge the brunt of the minigun fire enveloping the corridor. It's not just action hero maneuvers you're able to perfect as you fight your way through the black site. The armoured foe you're facing requires softening up, and the weapon wheel, which is that bit with all the kill streaks and all the items on, you bring up, allows swift and easy swapping of tactical and lethal equipment to deal with such eventualities. Foregoing the option to drop C4 in the path of the minigunner, the RCXD is chosen and remotely controlled around the office cubicles to scoop behind the enemy armoured foe without being caught in the crossfire. One detonation later, the juggernaut staggers and is finally felled by small arms fire. The elevated threat level. Clambering up through an elevator hatch, rappel ascenders are clamped to the shaft cables to reach the roof and escape. Unfortunately, the enemy detonation snaps the tension cables you're traversing on, dooming you to plummet you back down the shaft in a chaotic freefall. It's only through sheer strength and dexterity that you're able to grab onto a railing, then grab the Adler, catching from his death plunge and hoisting him to safety. Hope you have a plan B, Adler mentions to Marshall, adjusting his aviators. Beating the enemy to the punch. The action cuts to a final escape back in the banquet hall itself as Pantheon troops advance to prevent your progress with seemingly superior firepower. As Marshall radios set for escape options, you hit for crowd control, specifically engaging the enemy using whatever means necessary to achieve mission success. Aside from omni movement allowing swift and precise diving behind the upturned tables and other furniture, you're able to turn your equipment once more, saving ammunition while incapacitating adversaries in a variety of ways. Swapping to the Disruptor, a throwable tactical device that stuns enemies after you charge it to increase the proximity's radius. 3 foes are racked with electrical discharge, immobilized while you swiftly remove them as threats. As you near the exit, a homing knife is produced, which is a lethal blade that's steerable in the air and explodes on contact or when you decide to detonate it. Lobbed from cover, you find it packs quite the punch. The Great Escape. With cops surrounding the building and more Pantheon forces on the way, it's time to get creative. Spotting a couple of dirt bikes in the display hall, Marshall and Adler careen through the hall into the ballroom with you while you're rounding tandem. It's time to force your way out of there as Marshall exclaims, "I don't see any better options and I'm running out of bullets." After a novel and extremely effective way of extricating the team from Capitol Station, Adler and Marshall begin to abuse the one-way traffic of Washington DC, merely due to multiple Pantheon vehicles on an intercept course. You're here to provide overwatch fire, nullifying armoured passengers, and drivers of the SUVs attempting to slam you off the road. Felix and Sev race onto the scene, providing cover fire and a final means of escape from the SWAT vehicle, as the armoured trucks barrage down the increasingly diverse streets, jostling for position. Did the team manage to escape? But that's up to us. Black Ops 6 gives us the freedom to focus on the multiple and diverse methods we can employ to achieve mission success. Play the Most Wanted mission as part of the signature Black Ops 6 campaign this October 25th. Development on the Black Ops 6 campaign is led by Raven Software in partnership with Treyarch. So that's really exciting to look forward to. So Call of Duty next on August 28th. Of course, that's going to be happening on that time. It's going to be streamed on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll keep you guys updated here on the channel as well. So highlights include a deeper dive into the Omni-Movement innovations, gameplay systems, maps, modes of Black Ops 6 multiplayer, showcasing the playable maps of the beta. A full reveal of the second Zombies map, so take a tour of Liberty Falls, hours after a devastating Ethereum incursion. And a detailed Call of Duty Warzone showcase detailing Black Ops 6 integration and other exciting announcements. So Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta. So on August 30th at 10 AM Pacific, get your first taste of the next level action coming to the Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta. So feel Omni movement for yourself for the first time, experience the most fluid Call of Duty movement to date, so we can sprint, that allows us to sprint, slide and dive in any direction. Explore several of the brand new Core 6v6 maps and strike maps coming to launch, so that's really interesting there. Try out new weapons and gadgets in addition to a refreshed gunsmith and attachment system. And gear up, hit the lobby with your team and experience many other game-changing innovations coming to Black Ops 6 before official launch on October 25th. So earn in-game rewards for playing the beta, which will be immediately available in the beta once unlocked, and playable in Black Ops 6 once the full game launches. Weekend 1 early access, available to players who have pre-ordered the game across any platform, whether it be console or PC, as well as Game Pass subscribers. The first beta weekend is scheduled to begin on August 30th at 10 AM Pacific, which is 1 PM on the East and 6 PM in the UK, and end on Wednesday, September 4th at the same time. Weekend 2 open beta, that's going to be kicking off from Friday, September the 6th at the same time, and end on Monday, September the 9th. That's going to be completely open to any player, regardless if they've pre-ordered or not. For online play across either beta weekend, as Xbox Game Pass Core subscription may be required for Xbox players, and a Battle.net or Steam account is required for all PC players. Internet access, of course, is required. Pre-order the Black Ops 6 Vault Edition and use the Hunters vs. Hunters Operator pack in the beta, including skins for Adler, Park, Brutus and Klaus, as well as the Mastercraft collection, including 5 Mastercraft weapons. So, and also, if you do decide to pre-order digitally, you can also earn the Reflect 115 camo, which is available straight away. So that's really interesting there, guys. Bearing in mind that's that Pacific camo is only going to be from Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and Warzone Mobile. It's not going to be carrying forward, as far as we understand it, to Black Ops 6. So, very, very interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.